Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? Alright, day 2 of the Rise to Riches boot camp. So, anyway, chart work today. What we're going to be learning is what is a candlestick and how do you read a candlestick. Simple, easy. Alright, let me draw it out for us anyway. No fluffing around, no. None of that. So I've been a little bit inactive. I have been brought a Suron and I've been writing that far too much. So that's a reason why. Ooh. So anyway, what is a candlestick? This is the body of the candlestick. So here, the body of the candlestick is this bit. And these things, these small lines coming up and down out of it. Boom, boom. They are the wicks of the candlestick. Easy? Easy. So, what do the wicks mean? So, the wicks just represent where price has travelled, kind of in while this candlestick has been opened. So we'll get to opening and closing of the candlesticks later. So while this candlestick has been opened, it shows you where price has travelled to and how high price has travelled and how low price has travelled. Examples. So just say you did a big skid in your car. Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make no sense at all. Yeah. Okay. Does that seem simple? Do you understand that? Pretty easy, guys. Okay, now 2 different examples. Okay, sorry, I'll draw 2 candlesticks. 2 candlesticks. Hallelujah. Sorry, ignore me. There you go. Here is our other candlestick. Boom, boom. Okay, that looks way better. Okay, actually, for this one, we're just going to make this one a bullish candlestick. Actually, I'll go over what bullish and bearish is as well. Forgot you guys are absolute noobs. So, what is bullish and what is bearish? A bullish candle. My candles are black and ignore the color of my candles. Candles, whatever color you want them. So green is a up candle and red is a down candle. Easy, yes. Red is down, green is up. Okay? Alright, sorry, my mum's came in. I'm probably going to have to remake this. Actually, no, I'm just going to crack into it. Wait, let me just shut my door 1 second. So, red is down, green is up. So, for a bullish candle, the bottom of the candle, draw this. I should have said that earlier. Make sure you are writing. Make sure you're writing all of this down in like either a journal or old school book or something. Alright, so what does this represent? The bottom of this wick is the low of the candle. So this is where the lowest point in price. So while this candle was open, that shows you how low price travelled throughout that point that the candle was open. Sorry, that sounds way too complex. Actually, I'm just going to use the one that TJR said. So just say, so you know, he can explain it. Yeah, so that's, yeah, okay. Why am I making this sound so hard? Okay, that should be easy enough. Sorry if I didn't explain it. Sorry if I didn't explain it good enough. So that is the low of the candle. And then on a bullish candle, what is this? This is the opening point of the candle. The open. This is the open of the candle. So this is where when the candlestick open. Actually, I'm going to explain that first. So I'm going to go kind of over time frames and candles. So just say there's a 1 minute time frame. There's a 1 minute candle. So every minute a new candle opens. Okay, get that? Easy. So the bottom of the bullish candle is the open. Easy? I'm not actually going to overcomplicate it because it's actually easy. The top of the body of the candle is, sorry, it's the close. That is the coal. Oh my gosh, spelling bug. That is the close. So that is where the candle closed. Easy, boom. So what is this then? This is the high. This is the highest point price traveled. Easy. So let me quickly go over that. The bottom of the wick is the low of the candle, the lowest point that price has traveled. The bottom of the body of the candle is the open. That is where price opened when the candlestick opened. The top of the body is the close of the candle. So that is where price closed. And the top of the wick is the high of the candle. Easy, sweet, done. Sweet. Now let's move on to the bearish example. Sweet. So what is the top? Sorry. We should know this. We should know this. The high. Thank you. The high of the candle. Now, what is this? This is the open, okay? This is the open of the candle. Boom. This is what? Yep, you're right. The close of the candle. And this, we should know this by now. This is the the low of the candle. Sweet. So if it's going to make it easier, take a photo of this, screenshot this, or whatever, write it down, draw it in your own book. I'll give you a second to do that. So I'll quickly go over it one more time. The bottom of the wick is the low of the candle for the bullish example, the bullish candle. The bottom of the body is the open on the bullish example. The top is the close, and the top of the wick is the high. Easy. Bearish, top wick, high, we know that. The open is at the top of this candle, because if you think about it, the open candle opens there and then it comes down and closes. And if it went up, then it's a bullish candle. So the open for the bearish candle is there, the close is at the bottom of the body, and the low is at the low of the candle. Sweet, easy. Alright, I hope you took photos of that. Anyway, let's jump onto the charts and find some examples. Alright, black candles are my bearish, and the blue ones are my bullish ones. Sweet. Alright, so, okay, here's actually another example. So all candles aren't going to have big wicks. So right here, there is a tiny wick there. So what is that? That is the low. What is the body? The open. And what's the top? The close. And what's above it? The high. Easy. So not all candles are going to have wicks above and below. So let me try to find some sort of example. But it doesn't matter, it just counts as the open and the low. Like, it's nothing crazy and it doesn't mean anything. So anyway, there's no really, okay, there's one on a bearish example. So that would be the open and the high. So it doesn't really matter that much. It doesn't mean anything. Don't forget I even said that. It doesn't matter. Sweet, bearish example here. What is that? The high. What is that there? The open. What is this here? The close. And what is this here? The low. Easy. I'm going to keep doing this and keep showing you this until it's in your head and you can be like, boom, high, open, low, close. Close. Oh my gosh, now I sound like an idiot. You know what I mean, okay? So this one here, I'm going to let you guys do this for yourself. This candle here. Alright, you ready? Boom. What is this? This is the low. What is this? This is the open. What is this? This is the close. What is this? This is the high. Nice. Another example. What is this? That's right, the high. What is this? The open. That's right. What is this? This is the close. That's right. What is this? This is the low. Easy enough? That should be pretty easy. This is beginner dummy stuff right here. So literally this should be so easy for you to understand. Okay? So for homework, what do I want you to do? I want you to go across any, doesn't matter the time frames. I'll talk about time frames later on in this Rise to Riches bootcamp. But what I want you to do for homework is find 20 to 50 examples for a bullish and a bearish candle. And you need to just be looking at this, and you shouldn't even be second guessing this. This should be like second nature. It should be like boom, 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 pumping it out, boom, boom, finding it out that easily. It should be so easy. So if you're doing like 20 to 50 or however many I said, and you're still struggling, keep going. Just keep going, keep going. All right. But with that, we'll keep this video nice and short. This should be pretty easy. If you're struggling with understanding this because I haven't explained it well, let me know in the comments. I'll remake this video because at the start I did realize that my explaining wasn't the best. So, boom. With that, I will love you and leave yous, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Peace.